make sure to follow my Instagram, supra_Williams.
Welcome to another part of the Super build. This episode is sponsored by AFR AutoWorks for no particular reason, just because I really love them. And if you're in the Alberta, maybe even the BC area, and you need like custom fabrication work or dyno time or just regular maintenance and repair, make sure to check out AFR AutoWorks. I'll leave a link in the description. So last episode we left with a really dirty engine bay and we took the subframe out and we have a whole bunch of holes in the firewall. And that's what we're going to address today. I also asked for your guys' help if you could help me find someone who actually makes a subframe, and apparently no one makes one like that. So it might have to be a custom job, it might not be this year, it might be next year or something, but that subframe does have to go. While it's out, I would really love to weigh it compared to what this subframe is. Now, straight up, just comparing the size of the subframes, you can tell that there's going to be a big weight difference in these two things. One of the biggest weight savings, though, in the front end of this thing is going to be getting rid of these huge rotors and these huge, big cast brakes. Now, you can see, if we look at it from this side, that you can see that there's like almost two parts to this rotor and a bunch of vents in the middle. And that's for dissipating heat when your brakes get hot. Well, since I'm just drag racing and I need to stop once, we have these smaller drag rotors where it just has like a quarter of the thickness of the regular rotor, and it's a lot lighter, so a lot less rotating mass. But more importantly, just the weight difference between this rotor and this rotor has to be a good chunk of change. And then you'll find that this is the factory caliper, and then this is the one provided by Strange. This one's made out of cast, and I believe this one's made out of billet aluminum. So that's another big weight savings there. I'm actually just waiting on the adapter kit. These came off the Mustang, and it's just this bracket that needs to be changed. So I won't lose that much weight off the front end, but this is definitely gonna be a big help in trying to cut weight. I broke that one. So we got a bit of a problem here. The engine bay is filthy and I live in Canada. So what that means is I can't obviously bring the car outside because it's snowing. There's like 2 feet of snow on the ground and it's just not physically possible to roll the car outside. So the alternative is my squeaky clean friend here, Super Clean. The same stuff that I used on the LS parts. You may have watched that in some of my LS videos. And I'm just gonna soak down the engine bay with this. So first I'm gonna hit the engine bay with the shop vac, see if I can get all the loose dirt and grime out of it. And then I'm gonna hit it with this stuff, let it sit for a little bit, and then put in some elbow grease. And we'll see where that leads us. And if it doesn't really get us far, then I'll probably just scrap the car and get a Mustang. Now I'll put this back on, but this does prove that, I'm taking it off so I can paint, but this does prove that it was a V160 big diff GTE, so twin turbo 6-speed Supra from the factory. Now stage 1 of cleaning this is just going to be soak it down with this for a little bit. And then I'll clean, and then I'll do it again. What a forearm workout. So I got some initial light cleaning up done, but that's definitely not the reason why I'm in here right now. I really need to get, I need to go find some sheet metal. I went to Canadian Tire, they didn't have any. That's kind of the priority, and after I get those in, then I can finally clean it out, grind out all the stupid fucking seam sealer that's in here, prep it all, paint it. I'm not like that kind of meticulous guy who needs to be OCD clean and everything needs to be perfect kind of deal. So I don't even know how this paint job's gonna turn out. I'm just gonna spray can it, probably with like Eastwood's engine bay painter. It has like a hardener in the bottom and it's supposed to be a lot better. So I gotta find some sheet metal now. It turns out that I've lied. I actually have this piece of door skin or a roof skin. I can't remember what it's from. I think it's from a Honda or something. But it looks like there should be enough material on this that I can just grind it down, clean it down, and use it. I do have my little tiny MIG welder. It does have gas on the back of it, but I've never done something like this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. And I'm not a perfectionist, so good luck me. Let's give it a shot anyways. I have no plan of attack here. I don't know how to do it, how to trace a stencil, but I guess we're going to try. My plan here, I think, is going to be to pull on this piece of cardboard, get it to come flat, trace this. Okay. So my plan here is that I'm going to take this stencil and I'm actually going to cut probably like a 1/4 inch out past where I drew my line. And I'm just going to stick the plate behind this part of the metal, and then I'm just going to let it countersink back into it and then weld this part of the panel into the other part, so I don't have any gaps, and I'm definitely not blowing holes in it because I'm like a rookie welder. So it's not going to be flush, but it's definitely going to fill this hole, and that's really all we need.
That's what she said.
And it also appears that I've lost my scissors. This might make it difficult. So like everything, I'm just going to eyeball the cut on what I think it should be. Like I said, just a little bit bigger than my outline. After a bit of cleaning up, holy shit, it's really smoky in the garage. This is our piece. So we'll see how it fits. I gotta clean it up a little bit more. Let's see how good this magnet is at doing magnet things. Of course, I lost it already. Why is this magnet so sucky being a magnet? Look at that. After we clean up after we get rid of some of this paint and stuff, I don't see any reason why that wouldn't work. That'll work just fine. Let's see how I'm gonna clean that up with the grinder now and see if we get some tack welds on it and stuff. What is going on here? Why is it not working? Everything's clean. Why is it so retarded? I quit! I have to do some research.